when we sway, I go weak. Wow, what a glorious morning. Those clouds, the sun shining. And I'm off to Oncology. Today I am off to Oncology to find out the results of my PET scan. So that will be interesting. I'm very tired, but what's new? Oh, look at those clouds. They're so pretty. And at the top, look how fluffy they are. And in the distance, wow, so pretty. Oh, I just turned the corner and look what I see. Oh, stunning, stunning, beautiful day. Wow. And the grey one. Oh, sorry, and the grey one, but still so pretty. Well, it might be really sunny and beautiful in Mawson Lakes, but in the city it is cold. Very cold. So I went to Macca's and got a cup of tea, and then transferring it to my portable cup, half of it spilt all over me. Boiling hot tea. Anyway, I'm over it. It warmed me up. And here we are back at hospital. I'm actually really curious to know what is going to happen today, the results, because like I've had healing and stuff, and has that included the cancer tumors or not, or I don't know yet. Don't really know what's going to happen. Has the treatment worked or has it not? And if it hasn't, what's the next step? So there are a few questions that I have. I just thought this was a really nice little sign. A lot of people just need someone to be kind to them today. I totally agree. Almost out of cool mints. Oops, cool mints. I'm only going to take one.
Okay, well, everywhere that lit up on your previous scan doesn't light up anymore. So that means the cancer growth is suppressed. That's a really good result. Well, they say that's a complete metabolic response. What does that mean? It means that where the cancer was growing quickly before, it's not growing quickly now. It stopped growing, and maybe better than stopped growing.
Really?
Really? That's why we do this.
So, are you saying that some has shrunk even? No?
Well,
because I know that you'd said to me the point of the treatment was to stop them growing.
Yeah, I can't answer that because a PET scan doesn't tell me that information.
Okay.
But it says there's no active cancer to be found.
Active cancer? I've not heard that phrase before.
Well, growing, you know.
Yeah.
There's lots of different ways of saying the same thing.
Yeah. So what does that actually mean?
Well, it's about as good as it could possibly be. It doesn't mean we've cured you.
Yeah. So there are. It means there's still tumours there.
Yes, there's still cancer present in your body.
Yeah.
We do not expect to get rid of that ever, and we've talked about that before.
Yeah.
This is the best possible response you could have to this treatment. What I cannot tell you is how long it's going to stay that way.
Okay.
Now, I expect it to stay that way for an extended period of time, but I don't know. Things can change very rapidly. Sometimes it takes forever. Well, not forever, but, a very long time.
Wow. So we just stay on the same treatment?
We do.
To keep it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. That's good.
Okay, can I just have a look at your back?
Yeah.
Wash my hands.
Sure. Okay, I'm done with my appointment, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But first, I have scripts for my injections that I can give to pharmacy here. That's all right. And that means that I won't have the runaround constantly that I have had from having my injections at my pharmacy at home. So Dr. Murray said the only problem is if they don't do CTG here, which is the Close the Gap scheme. Oh, the piano's playing. So anyway, I've got to find the pharmacy over here and give them this script, and hopefully they do CTG. And I can hear the music, and it's a beautiful song. When we sway, I go wee. I can hear the sounds of violins long before it begins. Oops, my turn. Well, that went well. They do CTG, but they don't automatically make the script. So he said the nurses usually have to look at their week's worth of appointments and tell them which scripts they need, and then they just send them to the department. But they said maybe just go double check that the nurses know that the script is here so that they can actually do that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going back down to where the nurses are and just gonna let them know. Oh, I might get another call in. Oh, the ladies here are so cool. Okay, they're happy with it too. So, scripts are all sorted for injections each time. Yay! And now, see ya. Now, I actually have to go find x-ray because Dr. Murray has asked me to go get an x-ray on my back because he overheard, oops, wrong door. He overheard me telling the registrar as she came and got me that my back was really sore. And so he asked me about it. And I said, oh, it's been really sore since Thursday. And so he examined it and stuff. And he actually suspects that I have, he said, squashed a bone, which doesn't sound good, does it? Oh, Rayham. Hi, Ray.
Hi.
Thank you for playing. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
What's this song?
That's the Mucho.
Never heard that name, but it's lovely. I heard the one you were playing before.
Yeah.
Was it Swing, I think? When we sway. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. See ya. Oh, I always like just saying thank you to the people who bring us enjoyment, because they don't need to, but they choose to, and it just gives you a bit of a lighter step, you know? Anyway, so he said that he suspects, but isn't sure. He said sometimes, medical imaging, this is where I need to be. He said sometimes doing a PET scan, you can get a squished bone, which doesn't sound nice. And so he wants it x-rayed. medical imaging. Well, the x-ray order hasn't come through yet, so she suggested that I go back and just check that he hasn't forgotten to not send it. No, that he hasn't forgotten to send it. And she's also given me a phone number to call medical imaging to ring, like, just to see if it's in yet. But I have to come into the city tomorrow to drop off paintings, so I can get it done then if it's not gonna come through today. So here we go, back again. Oh my gosh, the rigmarole. So they said that it's he just said that it's definitely on the system. So I'm a bit unsure if I should actually go back to imaging or just ring them and do it tomorrow. I might ring them actually. Sorry, thank you. And yeah, head home for today, and I'll ring them tomorrow and get an appointment for tomorrow and get an appointment time, I reckon. So the results of my PET scan are actually really good. He said there's no active tumours, and I said, active, what does that mean? He said, well, they've stopped growing. There are none that are continuing to grow. He said there's some that may have shrunk, but it's really hard to tell on a PET scan. And so basically, they're still there, and he said you will always have the tumours. Sorry, I'll try and go a bit closer now that I'm near the traffic. But they're not growing and they're not active. So that's really good news, but in a way I'm not surprised because, you know, God does his stuff. So he wants me to stay on the same regime, same hormone treatments, and yeah, take it from there. So great news. Wow, it's that new building on the terrace. Look at that window washer. Far out, he's got nuts. And right here is the most amazing smell. Oh, far out. Can you see that train? I got to it, pressed the button as it pulled away. So now I've just got to go and kill some time. Might go to the loo maybe, have some water, start editing this video. Gotta wait, I don't know if it's 20 minutes or half an hour. I'm hoping it's 20 minutes because I just want to get home. Yay. Gola 7 minutes. I'm not gonna miss this one. So as you heard on the recordings, things are pretty good cancer-wise. And even though he said I'm always gonna have the cancer, I think that I've got off pretty light in terms of what cancer is, what it means, and I think God, oh, freight train, yay! I think God has played a pretty huge part in that. I know that I had healing twice in the last 2 weeks, and yeah, I really think God's done his thing and made this happen like this. I'm a little bit speechless, and I don't, which is a bit unusual for me. I'm still processing, I think, what all of this means, but it's good, it's good. Okay, I'm nearly home, and I'm gonna go and make a hot water bottle for my back and go to bed for a bit to rest it because it really, really hurts.